28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1001. Hey everybody, welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home for a Sunday, and just a quick wish to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day for everything you do each and every day. So, hope everybody's doing well. We are excited here. The monsoon has started. Finally getting rain, and the temperatures are cooling down. Well, relatively cooling down into the high 90s, but we have humidity now. We're going to be doing a straight shave today. We'll go over all the products. If you didn't see the picture in the beginning or on the title page. But I'm really growing to love this this soap. As far as the fragrance is concerned. It's an Asian theme shave today. Simply because this thing will take on, between the brush and the soap, you can put a ton of water to this stuff. Yeah, it's probably a little thicker than normal, but let's see how that does. Hope everybody's doing well. Kind of a quiet, it's been kind of a quiet week overall. You'll notice my face is probably a little redder than normal because I spent most of the day yesterday at a car show with my vehicle, and a lot of fun. Okay, the razor, we'll go over that, but it's basically a bamboo scaled razor, and it's a 5/8 square point. So anyhow, the car show was good. It did break up a little early because there was a pretty good sized thunder cell that was moving in to the area. And those people that don't drive their car as daily drivers wanted to get them back to their garages. Looks like I tagged myself, yep, with the point. I always do that usually around the jaw area. Sometimes when I do, yeah, nice little strawberry slice. Not too bad overall. It's not a deep one, thank God. But sometimes if I don't pay attention and I'm transitioning from my jaw to my cheek area, that happens. Especially after I've lost the weight that I've lost. I actually have somewhat of a jawline again that I need to get used to when I'm shaving. this was just a little too thick. That could have been part of it too. Could have stalled the blade a little bit because I didn't add enough water, which could be the case. So, whatever you guys are doing on your Father's Day, I hope you're enjoying it with family. And for those of you like myself that don't have their fathers anymore, it's a great day of remembrance to remember all the things that you did when you were younger. Some of us were not fortunate enough to know our fathers as adults, but still have incredible memories, vacations. I think somebody on the shaving cadre. And speaking of the shaving cadre, don't forget to check down here, www.theshavingcadre.com. We feel that it's probably the best overall shaving forum, along with other interests on the interweb. So please check us out. Once again, www.theshavingcadre.com. Also, I forgot to say, please like and subscribe. Hit the barber pole with the cowboy hat down here. Ring the bell so you get notifications. And we're getting close. I was at 698 subscribers, and as soon as we hit 700, we'll have a special giveaway. So tell your friends, come over to the cadre and everything else. And then finally, check up here for all my good buddies at the cadre for all their content as well, to support them as well. As I was saying, somebody on the cadre, I think it was Brian, had made a post about memories with your dad as far as shaving. And I remember my dad was mostly super speed, and he had an old boar brush that he used all the time, and then he also Brute. He would always use Brute aftershave, and always Brute aftershave, and then followed by usually Royal Bay rum. That was his favorite, especially in the winter. And then also Pear Cardin. So kind of neat to reminisce about those old things. Okay, so far so good. It looks like that touchdown isn't doing much. Now, this razor, I believe, I honed it some time ago on a set of Shaptons that I have, and I still haven't converted it over to the Cauticule arc edge that I prefer. The Shapton, it's a much sharper edge than, well, I don't know, I mean, much sharper is probably a relative term, but it's sharper than a Cauticule arc finish edge, but the comfort level is a totally different animal, because the Shapton edges, and that's going all the way to 30,000, is scary sharp. I mean, it'll cut space and time, but it can, for my face, it can be a little too harsh. So that's why I've pretty much exclusively gone to a Cauticule arc finished edge. Not quite as sharp, but in my opinion, much more comfortable. And I guess I should, but this point right here, I don't dull at all. I don't mute it. So the angles, you know, this type of lateral angle is really important. To me, it's not necessarily a bad thing to dull a point, but it's also a crutch as far as I'm concerned. Because when you're learning to straight shave, keeping that fulcrum as steady as possible and turning rather than your wrist, turn with your shoulder. And if you have a dull point, if you move a little bit, or let's say you do cock your wrist a little, that point won't get you. However, if it's unmuted, then you will know in a big hurry when you get stung. And it'll help you in the long run as far as your technique. And speaking of technique, you can also look up here. I have got a tutorial. It's a 5-part or almost 6-part series now on straight razor shaving. And check it out if you want, if you're interested in straight shaving. It can also be found in the tutorial section of the Shaving Cadre. A little bit of cleanup. And this, in the cleanup area, is the only area where I actually break my cardinal rule of keeping your wrist locked, and that's for the cleanup. And that's basically when I'm doing the windshield wipers, I will do that. But that's really the only time I try to do that, and then a little bit when I'm doing the flat blading. Especially on the upward stroke. All right. As always, we'll be using a little bit of Proraso Alum. And I know I'm going to get that little bite. Well, actually, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse because I'm a little sunburned from yesterday, but it really didn't do it. And also, Proraso, you got to understand something. This is what I'm using to put the alum block in. A sandwich baggie. Come on. Make a plastic box that we can keep it in, like a soap dispenser. And I know what you're thinking, everybody. We'll just go out and buy one. No. They should sell that to you when you buy it. I mean, they really should, don't you think? Nice shave today. And we're going to be using Thayer's Cucumber today. Thayer's Cucumber. To kind of go with the Asian theme. Not that cucumbers are necessarily Asian, but I guess they could be. We'll let that dry down a little bit. Now we'll go over everything we went through today as far as the products. Okay, for our soap today, once again, is just a wonderful soap, and that's A&E's Asian Pear. Just a wonderful summer soap. Could be used in the winter. For our razor to scrape everything off, actually, first of all, for the brush, again, with an Asian theme, is a Paladin PK47 in Jade, and I forget which knot it is, but it's a very nice soft badger knot, and typical of Ken stuff over at Paladin. For our razor today, we're going to be, once again, Asian themed, bamboo scaled Barber's Pride. It's a German razor, but it's just a wonderful, wonderful razor. And then for the aftershave today, we'll be using the matching Asian Pear. Probably a little bit of talc, which will be clubbing. We'll do that later. And we'll probably use this as our EDT as well. So that's it, folks. Well, once again, I want to wish all the dads out there a very happy Father's Day. Don't forget to come and see us at www.theshavingcadre.com. And that's it. I'm Barber Dave. Thanks for joining us. We'll probably see you again real, real soon. Once again, have a great, blessed Sunday and a happy Father's Day. Take care.